Hello, welcome. This is Blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about why Trump is crashing the market. What's the theory behind it? I did talk about yesterday's episode about it a little bit. But since then, I have seen that many people picked up this story. Don't get me wrong, not because of me, but they thinking in the same way. And let's dig deeper into it because this matters for so many people, and it would be very important to know which way we're going and why we're going that way. Okay, then I also would like to talk about a couple of other things. First of all, we have filled finally the CME Gap, which was made back in November last year. Then we have Warren Buffett, who was actually increasing Berkshire Hathaway's cash balance sheet for a long time. And now we maybe understand why. Then we have Deutsche boerse launching Bitcoin and Ether institutional custody. And then let's close today's video with a CZ quote, which will show for the newbies what this market is all about. So guys, all this in today's video, and don't forget, every single day I bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchainbloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and now let's do it. Okay, and now let's see how the price is doing. So first of all, we have Bitcoin down 1.4% in the last 24 hours, 81,550 US dollar. We are higher than we were actually yesterday. Ethereum down actually massive 10%. Look, compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum is 1,898 US dollar. And the top gainers move 4% up, story 3%, and that's it. Losers, well, a little down, 16% down. We have artificial super intelligent lions, 15%. We have Jasmine Coin, 12%, and again, many others going down. The market is keep crashing, what we talked about yesterday as well. When we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we did see another low, and this time it was it was today, sorry, 76,555 US dollar for Bitcoin. And yesterday did talk about the next level around 75,000-ish I'm watching. So we almost made it that way. Now the question is, can we go further down? And I would like to talk a little bit about the thing what Trump's plan could be, and this is the reason actually why we are dumping. Look, yesterday we had 1.5 trillion US dollar wiped out from the stock market, so this is actually massive. And we actually had the biggest weekly candle down minus 13. What's that? Yeah, 1,561 US dollar in Bitcoin price. So it's not percentage-wise, but dollar-wise, the biggest red candle ever in history. So yeah, now let's talk about the fact why it's possible that Trump is the one who is behind the whole market crash and why he's doing it. Well, yesterday I did talk about it already, but since then many people picked it up and I was thinking, okay, then let's get deeper into it. So we have actually Palm saying that Trump deliberately crashed markets to get interest rates down. And, the US President Trump and the Secretary of Treasury Scott Bessent are taking matters into their own hands. They are crashing asset price in an attempt to force Jerome Powell to cut interest rates. In late January, Powell announced that Fed was not lowering interest rates from the current target range, 4.25 to 4.5%, despite calls from Trump to do so. If you remember, said that Jerome Powell, he's not going to do it if the president is just simply ordering it. And since then, we can see many people talking about this theory, because you shouldn't forget that actually the US in a couple of next months has to, refinance a $7 trillion debt, and with a high interest, that would be actually pretty bad for the US. So it would make sense to bring that down, and not just that. The big goal to get interest rate down, and that will lead to more economic activity thanks to access to cheap capital. give the people cheap capital, and they will go and do things with it. So, well, could this be the whole thing, why we actually seeing this dump? And if we see this, how far we can go down? Right now, I'm not seeing any, bottom sign yet, because as you could see it here, we go here, went here down, we came up here. And if you remember, I did talk about it on Monday, that we actually closed under here under the 200-day moving average, and this can bring us into a bearish period. I'm not talking about bear market, don't get me wrong here. I'm talking about a bearish period a little bit, and then we're going to have sooner or later, I believe, I don't know, but I believe, so put it this way, another leg up, and actually we can go to new all-time highs. It happens so many times in the bull market. Corrections are normal, and this, what I just mentioned, could be the reason behind it. Here you actually can see this tweet from Pump, and actually you can find this video where he actually explains it. Furthermore, look at this one. This is also major. Altcoins have seen the largest wipeout since the Luna collapse in May 2022. Look at this one here. So this is really serious what's happening right now. But it means when the market recovers, there will be massive, massive gains to make. The problem is here, I know that many people are, in their altcoins right now, and they just bleeding, and because they didn't take profit on the way up, they're not holding a stable coin in their portfolio for a certain amount. They cannot act on this, so they're basically just waiting. So this is what caused the most pain, I believe. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about, also mentioning, sorry, one more thing, CME Gap. The CME Gap is actually now field the one, which I have talked about previously, that we almost went down to the one to close the CME Gap last time, which was formed back here end of last year in Q4. But didn't actually happen. But now we accomplished this mission. So could this be a bottom signal? I don't know. I'm still waiting to see it because until it's no certain we really going up and making higher highs, higher lows, until that, who knows where the bottom is. Right, now let's talk about a little bit Warren Buffett, who actually is heavily in cash for a while, and he's talking about it. Well, now we maybe see the reason why. Well, Warren Buffett has a huge routine for sure, and with his money, because he's sitting a lot of money with his company Berkshire Hathaway, he just cannot take the money out just one day to another. So he has to prepare for things, and it's an ongoing process. So we could see Warren Buffett, getting out cash, 334 billion US dollar. This is what he's sitting on, and actually, maybe this was the one he was actually waiting for, because we talk about here about crypto, right? But mainly. But when we're looking at the NASDAQ, look at the NASDAQ. Guys, that's like also massive down. S&P 500, well, it's just the same. So, well, he has now the opportunity to do some shopping on a much cheaper price with a lot of money, which actually can boost the market when he re-enters. And this will have an impact on crypto and also other things as well. So maybe this was what he was waiting for. Who knows? But a lot of things happening around crypto. For example, we have Deutsche Börse to launch Bitcoin and Ether institutional custody. Even now the market is dumping, a lot of people preparing to enter into crypto, and this hasn't actually stopped. So this is just a period of time we are in this situation. I'm pretty sure we're going to recover. And we have now lately Deutsche Börse to launch Bitcoin and Ether institutional custody. So Deutsche Börse's trading unit, Clearstream, is preparing to launch cryptocurrency custody and settlement service for institutional clients in 2025, so this year, aimed at increasing demand for regulated digital assets infrastructure. The German exchange group plans to offer Bitcoin and Ether custody to its more than 2,500 institutional clients, with service expected beginning in April, according to Bloomberg. So you can see that they see the institutional demand, and actually Deutsche Börse, for example, also making its move. So everything is moving into these directions, what we see now. So I believe crypto is just getting bigger and bigger as an asset. Institutions, people, individuals, who knows, the countries investing in. But now, so this pain, what we have right now, it's just temporary. And now let's close with the quote, what CZ is saying. Why is that not so easy to get rich with crypto, just simply holding it? I want to make this the message at the end of the video. So in CZ's post is that, how many people say, oh, he's just so lucky that he bought Bitcoin so early. Well, what you are feeling now is the pain that we had to endure many times before too. Hold is never easy. And I think this is a very important message, because if you understand this, then you know how difficult it is to make money in crypto in long term. And people just come here and, they're saying that, it's like, it's easy, I just buy, sell, and then just get rich. Well, those guys who bought Bitcoin, wherever they bought it, almost, okay, now I know the Bitcoin price is down, but like 2 months ago, it was like all-time high. So then everybody was in profit. HODL for Bitcoin was the way. But, right now we have panic on the market. The past was actually worse, because then crypto was like a scam and all these kind of things. Now you see like big guys entering into the game. The US president is saying investing in crypto is great and all these kind of things, right? But in the past, if we didn't have this and then we had the dump, it was much more difficult to hold, because they said, okay, no, it's over for Bitcoin, it's dead. Now they're not saying that anymore, and the pain is still there and the newbie is still feeling it. So guess how difficult it was in the past. But those who made it and could manage it weren't influenced by these negative things. They made good money, but it wasn't easy. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And yeah, see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.